and welcome to World Makers Consortium episode 39, almost the big 4-0. Let's bring the co-host out, Famine Studios. What's going on, brother?
What a lovely shirt you're wearing. That's so iconic and eye-catching. Where did you obtain such a thing?
I obtained my shirt over at this link for T Public.
That's crazy, because I got this shirt from that very link on the bottom.
That's insane. And I also know someone else who has shirts on there as well. Welcome, Eddie, to the show.
I was gonna go put my famine shirt on, and I was too late. I was like, I won't have enough time.
But yeah, it's okay.
I do have a shirt.
You could take that Eddie Guerrero shirt off. Show me some of that Latino heat.
There you go. Here you go. You're not missing out. But yeah, definitely check out the links. You can also support. You're making faces down there. I'm trying to do serious solicitation here for people, man. Come on. But you can go check out that and get your tees on our YouTube pages, probably our Instagram pages as well. And then, definitely go support our Patreons over there. There's some world-building goodies you get out of the WMC one. You can go back and check out Whip Wednesday a couple weeks ago where Lord of Thane showed off some of the stuff he got. But anyway, without further ado, we might as well complete the old Quattro here. Welcome Wentzilla back to the show tonight.
Hi guys. I don't have my shirt on, but I did last week, and I have others. But you know what's crazy is I ordered extra, right? Because I wanted to do giveaways and stuff. So I sent one over to a really good friend of mine, and his name is Timbo Toys. So it's crazy.
That's crazy because he's on the show tonight, and I bet he's wearing it right now.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, thank you, Josh. Hello,
We're
guys.
so good at transitions, guys. We're the fucking best. The number one toy cast of transitioning is right here.
Hey,
we did it.
We did it. I think we don't use the word transitioning out of respect for people that use that word for other things.
Oh my God. It's part of editing, okay? It's part of producing. I don't care. That's the way I'm saying it.
Next, you're going to be calling us the number one Segway podcast. Why didn't you go with Segway podcast? That's a thing. That's right. Yeah.
Because when I'm editing videos, it says transition, okay? From one clip to the next.
Does it,
though?
Yeah,
it does.
Welcome back. Glad you're here.
Welcome back, Wentzilla. We missed you, buddy. But, we might as well crank it up to 11 tonight. So let's bring out Fatback Station as well.
All right.
Boom.
Ooh, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, hello.
What's up?
So, yeah, we thought we'd make a real party tonight and have you on as well. We haven't had you on for a long time.
Man, I appreciate y'all having me on.
No worries. I've just been waiting for you to get kind of set back up and get rolling again. You were going through all the renos and all the other stuff you were working on there. But, welcome back to the show, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you guys for having me. Sorry, I'm watching you guys on my laptop, and it's slower than it is on the camera.
It's okay, and I'm sorry that I'm much larger on the laptop, so I'm that much more better looking. I'll try and dial it down a little bit. I can change the light color if that bothers anybody else. I see Josh getting a little smitten. I know Eddie's falling.
I think he's getting excited, man, about it. He's like, "Ooh, look at this sexy famine!"
I watch everything with famine in it. I'll watch.
It's the glow on the dome that people tune in for.
I mean, it's a good brother right there, dude.
That's right.
That came off the rails so quickly. I couldn't even believe it.
It's how we party. But real quick for our audience, all our friends here, if you want to start shouting them out, I need them to do one thing: is go like this video. Let's make sure that everything, everybody gets the likes in. We boost up the visibility. There's 21 people here. I want to see some likes going higher.
All right. Well, let's do that. Let's do our shout outs for the chat tonight. We have Bjorn. He is here first. He gets everything kind of turned on, going when we get to the studio. But, Brian, Outer Multiverse, our brother from Toy Squad on Mondays. He's hanging out in the chat tonight. Jonathan, Action Figure Mayhem. I do not recognize the name, but thanks for coming out, man.
Yeah, welcome.
Our boy, Lord of Thane. What's going on? He's in, I think, Miami right now, so it's probably not. It's probably a lot of
the States.
Whammy.
What time is it It's got to be close to the same time in Miami as it is here right now.
Yeah, it's an hour behind 7 o'clock, right?
There we
I think
go.
they're the same. I think it's East Coast, isn't it? Same
It's
time.
8
Is it
o'clock.
still
yeah.
Eastern time?
Oh,
Mhm.
oh.
Well, you would know. What the hell? Why did you chime in then? Let me step in it like that.
Like Latino heat, yes.
Sitting there mad quiet in the corner, just fucking watching. Like, say something, fam, go ahead.
What? I'm from there.
There we go. We got our answer. We've also got Defiant Outer Rim Station in the chat tonight. What's going on?
Right.
Grumpy
Defiant.
Puppet. He's posting some new awesome action customs he's been working on. Tank the Immortal is in the chat. We got Mud Scuffer in the chat tonight. We got Timbo also in the chat and on the show. I'm not sure how he did that.
Cloning.
Dead
Cloning.
Man.
Magic.
Yeah, Magic. What's up, Dead Man? There we go.
It's up.
Keep going. We got Better Ray Bob in the chat. We got Fat Red Foo. Kiwi Collectors in the chat. What's going on, man? This is my buddy on the hunt there. I get all the nice gun chips and all the other little goodies from. So who else are here? And Damien, whatever that says. Do you do words, Famine? I don't know very good with them.
Basutal?
I think that's a TNT collector, Toy Merc himself. So he's always on IG. So you guys know him. You probably follow him.
There you go. So I'm gonna start up Wedzilla. Why don't you fill everybody in on what you're working on and stuff, since you're not here every single week?
I was just here last week, but I right now am working. Whoa, is that my audio? Did you guys hear that?
That wasn't you.
Oh, okay. Working on a new Emmerich and a lot of Timbo Toys creations in here. Age of Station, Jason Jensen. I'm missing somebody. Oh, District 3, Grime City. So I got a lot of stuff from other people that I'm putting into that, and did the power-based command center thing. And yeah, that's it. That's all I've been working on. Then the Shoto stuff came in, and I finally started putting those together. So working on it.
That command center came out freaking dope, dude. Like I'm kicking myself in the ass because I saw one of those in pieces at a Goodwill, but it was sticky and stuff, and I was just like, I'm gonna have to wash this. Now I'm like, man, I should have copped that.
Yeah, I had this bad boy in my garage for years, and I've never had the full. My cousin had the full, the whole command center, like the whole playset. I just had the half and parts of it. Like I never had the thing that Alpha sits in, all the computers and stuff. I never had any of that. This thing doesn't even work. It was in my garage, so I had to, like you said, clean it up before I could do anything to it. And I just kind of matched the foam to the rock edge and try to cut it the same-ish. So try to make it work.
It came out nice, man. It looks really good. And I
amazing.
like the corrugated tubes too, around the back thrown through the stone. That's cool. That's smart.
And the back's actually what's going to be showing. So kind of what I took the picture of, that's kind of, because that's going to set right next up to the shove, which is the Stargate thing, whatever. And then that's next to Amrak Island, which is also rockage. And then the whole wall is going to be rockage. You guys will see it. It'll be cool, hopefully. I'm trying. I'm moving as fast as I can. Anyway, off of me. On to the next.
Off of me, on to the next. All right. Well, why don't we, since we got two guests tonight, and they're going to take up most of the show, I'm pretty sure. Why don't we start with the segment, the cool shit that I saw on Instagram this week? Do you want to do that? Let's do that.
Let's do that.
So our first cool shit I saw, I think, Eddie, this was that rocket station that you had, but Adrian Ford is
Devastation.
Devastation. He's working it into this little armory kind of deal, and I thought that was a pretty cool idea. Just go check out his page on Instagram if you want to see what playset that is. That is that rocket ship one, right, Eddie?
I could show it off.
Yeah,
Pretty
crazy thing. Last week I was talking to Eddie, and I was like, dude, the flooring on that rocket thing you have is really cool. I just saw it at Walmart. It's dope. But Adrian said he got a deal on his, so that's awesome.
He got his for $12. I'm like, how do you do that?
Awesome.
I'm just reading, So we are simulcasting onto two YouTube channels right now. So if you're not noticing anybody in the chat, they're probably over here or they're over at Famine. So that explains that. Dead man.
I brought snacks. There are snacks in my room. I'm just saying.
All right, I want to get Eddie to show off this rocket thing because I was
Whip it out, Eddie.
Let's see your rocket, Eddie. Yeah, that's totally that playset.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
So that's what it looks like before it's custom. So if you see it at Walmart, go ahead and buy it. It's awesome. I was too lazy to want to do anything to it, so I gave it back to my son.
Okay, I'm
Is
done.
it got a working elevator too?
It's got a little up and down, and it's also got a arm that holds a rocket ship in. I plan on repainting that rocket ship because it's cool, like a spaceship.
No doubt, no doubt.
I like
But
the
yeah,
pictures on that.
yeah, that's I love the little railings and all that shit. Too.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me. It looks like a really super cheap version of like a Joy Toy playset.
I was just gonna say that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So
It'll work though, man.
Like, who made the place?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
So
our next shout out is
Walmart. Is that a Walmart brand playset?
Walmart branded, I guess. Yeah.
Yo, they also had forklifts too for like $10 in like a different like section where they sell like the trucks with the trailers and the little 118 guys that are like a little bit too big for 118, but their vehicles and stuff match 118 really well. They have that. They have like a little Bobcat thing. Forklift or Bobcat? It's one of those.
They also have the Bobcat. I've got the 118 Bobcat because I'm changing the logo to Loftcat instead.
That must be what it is a Bobcat. It's a white thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
But it looks like it'll fit our figures perfectly fine because it has like pretty deep where the feet and legs go.
Mhm.
It's pretty deep.
wild. But my next shout out is going to be one of our guests for next week. So he does 118th world building, mostly with military style, but he's got some cool little sets and kind of and he's actually in on that war game with Dom. Like he plays that with his Action Verse. He's nice. Actually you can see the card laying down there. I think Dom designed those cards or maybe got them from somewhere, but I'm pretty sure he plays that game on his tabletop. So yeah, we'll be checking him out next week. Awesome. And all his little custom military play sets. And then the next one we got here is Electric Blue Station. So go check out his Instagram. He's built like another whole section and done like a ton of stuff. We tried to have him on Toy Squad a couple of weeks ago, but he had some like super major like bad internet going on, so it was kind of not the greatest showing. But yeah, definitely go check him out over on Instagram. Got a whole new section. It's freaking wild. And then this is from our boy Redeemer Custom. So he's got those. Who made the turtles? Did he? It was. I can't remember.
I think it's NECA, isn't it?
No, it's not NECA. You got the other ones. Eddie, you got to know, man. What the hell turtles were those?
Mezco?
Yes, they are the Mezco turtles. So yeah, he's been doing some like wicked shots with those. They're awesome. They look great.
Sick. They really do. The promotional shots were trash, but now seeing them in people's hands and stuff, they look really good.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, it helps that that's like
how soon till Eddie gets them?
I don't think I can anymore. They're way above my budget now.
Yeah, Eddie already caved on something today he told me about, and I was like, oh, bro, you're in a deep puddle now, man. Deep puddle.
Oh, yeah.
We'll talk about that after when we do our rest of our shout-outs here. So our next one is our boy Red Canada, man. Like, some of his shots, I love this guy's station. It just looks so, like, I don't know, just, like, wind-burned and, like,
lived in.
Yeah, like, it's got its, like, own, like, kind of, like, unique look with like the earth tones and stuff like that. I know people are using them, but I don't know. I can just always tell when he posts a picture before I even see like the person that actually like the name of the person that posted the picture. So
that room the room that he does everything in looks really good. Like it has all the glass casing and he has everything behind glass, and it's really cool.
Yeah, it is cool. And then sometimes I'll post a picture with like the animated like city signs and stuff on it. It looks really cool. It's a neat way to post. But yeah, we'll get to our next one here, and it is going to be, oh my god, this is the awesomest fucking thing I've seen in like probably like 3 months.
That is pretty awesome.
Thought that was
Dude,
Famine at first.
I don't know. Famine brought this one forward, so he might have something to say about this guy.
I didn't send that to you.
Oh, who did? I thought it was you. Oh, you posted it.
Oh, a dinosaur shows up and it's got to be Famine.
I mean,
no,
Famine just did an episode Tuesday where he was making a saddle and stuff for live. But
Famine posted it on a group chat. That's where it was.
I can assure you, I did not. This is the first time I'm seeing this. I shit you not.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That's like it's not on my camera roll.
You know what happened? Somebody, I bet you somebody tagged Famine in it, and I saw it before you got it.
That may be the case.
That is exactly what happened. But this is awesome. I love that dinosaur and the Boba Fett. And yeah, again, you can check out more of that dinosaur goodness over at Famine's channel because he did that Tuesday night, but I haven't seen that episode yet, so I would not have known that.
I did. I was there live.
It's Friday afternoon. It's fine. It's fine.
I saw him painting it.
Afternoon.
Yeah, me and Timbo was in there supporting, but it's cool.
It's cool. No, I don't know.
I was there in spirit.
As was I. There you go. All right. Well, don't everybody talk at once. What do you want to do here? We want to get into some showing some stuff off, or
that's who sent it to you right there. It was playing with 375. Do I hear a dial-up modem? Am I having a stroke right now?
Dude, that was totally. I heard a dial-up modem. What the hell was that? Who's got their Commodore 64 running in the background?
Yeah, 375. By the way, also in my latest video I put up on YouTube, he sent over the awesome Acid Rain custom for an MRAC guard. So the thing's so cool. So thank you again, bro. Appreciate it.
There you go. Yes, Lord of Thane, we are sending faxes back and forth. Notes for the show. We're faxing each other the notes.
Might be my phone vibrating on the desk. I don't know.
No, it was not. No, it was awful sounding.
The chat definitely heard it. It did sound like a dial-up modem, like doing something freaking wild. But
you can never watch porn on that thing, man. Kids will never understand. Like the kids growing up now will never understand what we had to go through.
20 minutes in, and you're in this much of the picture, and it's only the top of her head.
When it's loading up, or the old
oh my god, this is the best.
The old computers where all the screens were just green. I remember like the birth of the internet when everybody would just like make pictures, but they were made out of letters or something like that. Like you go and like find song lyrics, and then you print them out, and it was like that big fucking printer with the like holes in the sides of the paper.
It would run off the reel because it came on a giant reel or it was flat packed. Yeah.
I remember those.
Dot matrix. This is like 47 dot matrix printer, bro. We can like print almost photos on this.
I remember having floppy disk in like 8th grade in our computer class, and they're like, "All right, we're using
big ones."
Yeah.
We had the small ones, I think. We were just getting the ones with the little metal snappy thingy on the top. Yeah, we were just getting into those.
The bigger ones.
Holy cow.
Double that size.
I remember the big ones too.
I remember them, but we didn't use them a lot. I'm sure Rad used them all the time. So he's probably.
Oh yeah. Well, with that we got those. We got those right after we stopped using chisels and like stone tablet. We're like, it was a bitch. Like you should have like bought a comic book, man. You needed like
you should have been there.
3 woolly mammoths to pull it back to your house so you could read this comic book because it was like 16 feet thick because it was carved on stone.
Hey, by the way, we were watching Tuesday Night Famine's thing, and Famine was sounding like you, like his cadence and stuff. Because I don't know, I think you guys talk to each other too much. But she's like, "Who is that? That guy sounds Canadian." I was like, "It's Famine," and she's like, "Oh,
Canadian." Yeah.
Was that when I was fucking talking about moose and maple syrup and other Canadian stereotypes like poutine and I don't know what else do you guys have? Canoes, yeah, toques instead of hats.
We had We had
I'm
some
sorry?
Canadian bacon the other day. I know it's not about toys, but
Canada does have lots of toques, but we call them toques, bro.
Toques. Is that what it is? Is it toques?
toques?
I
Yeah,
thought
but
it was
we do-
toques.
Canadians
Is it a
do
suit?
what?
Is that a
Toque.
suit? Like a
Yeah,
toque?
a toque is a whole suit that you stretch over your entire body, and it only has 2 little tiny holes in the top for you to see.
Oh my.
You said toques, like a tux? Toques? I don't know. Sounds French. A toques. French Canadian. Am I off? What is a toque? This is why you don't have me on the show, okay? It goes like this.
What do you guys call the winter hat with
I
the
love
little
when you're on the
ball
show.
A fucking,
With a what?
With the
What's
winter
up?
hat with the
ski
pom pom
mask.
on top. It's a winter cap. A fucking
ski
snow
mask?
hat. Ski mask. No, not a ski mask. The one with the pom pom on top.
That's what it's called. A palm hat. Palm
Palm
hat? Palm beanie? A
Pom
beanie?
hat or a beanie? Yes.
Beanie.
They call them toques.
Yeah,
Why?
I don't fucking know, dude.
What's
I
a
just-
beanie? What's
Bro, the same reason they do fucking kilometers instead of miles, man. It's just different there.
Dude, I
I
was
do
just
like
born
it there.
man. I was just born here, bro. But
Like
what I
nothing
found-
changes except for the speed limit. Like all the houses.
That's Eddie.
No, I think it's rad fucking with us, dude.
Oh, dude, I'm not fucking with you. I swear to God.
You have a soundboard though, and that's only could be on a soundboard.
Dude, no, that's definitely not on the soundboard. The soundboard's like a $35 Amazon piece of shit soundboard. That's not on it.
That would be on there.
Oh, it's like stuff like
It might be my phone vibrating on the table.
Dude,
not
it is
vibrating,
not. You don't hear it, Eddie?
And it's not me, because that's all it could be.
I don't know, man. It's an unsolved mystery.
You don't hear it. Old school.
I don't
Sorry.
hear it.
Did you find any cool on the Instagrams? Or was that the last one?
We're done with that, bro. We're trying to get into serious thing. But we're like, but we're dealing with like Robert Stack and his unsolved mysteries or something like that with this like motion noise and like all this other bullshit going on. But anyways, yeah, let's get into this. Well, we'll do pictures first because Fatback left, so we'll start with Timbo. Let's start with that. So Timbo can walk us through this stuff here.
Okay. Yeah, just those are some of my new cleaner droids I've been building. Both I've got a large and a small version of those. So could go with either 118 or 112 scale. But those are for keeping your station clean.
So are you selling these right now? Can
Yeah,
we,
I have those. Have a few of those up on my eBay page. I'm on eBay Timbo Toys, or message me on Instagram. But
Just pay the man through PayPal instead of eBay taking the money. It's so much easier.
yeah,
He's trusted seller to me. I will speak highly. I've gotten everything ever plus some, and it's all been packaged well and beautiful. So
Same.
yeah, thank you. But
very cool. Very cool. Oh no, go ahead, Timbo.
I was just saying, inspired by my parents' Roomba.
It's awesome, dude.
Just thought it'd be kind of cool to have some, some cleaner type droids that you turn loose on your station, and they had a responsibility just picking up trash.
Yeah, there'll probably a ton of trash. Imperials.
now, I have a purple one. You said it was special. Now, are there 3 of them? Are there 5 of them? How many are there
I
in
think
the world?
I think I maybe made a total of 3 of those.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I've one of them. All right.
You have one.
Because-
You have a smaller one. Is that-
They remind me of like Probots,
I
like
think
They're
I
so
have
cool.
one.
Yeah.
I think I have one.
Yeah,
Eddie's got a purple one too, I think.
but do you
There's
have
going
one
to
of
be
them?
more shots with these, but I really enjoyed shooting this. It
Yeah,
was fun.
I have painted them a little bit differently, so I figured out how to make the eyes really pop. And so I've kind of tweaked that just a little bit with these, and I like the way they look a little bit better.
they're
So
nice, man.
I agree. Defiant Outer Rim Station. Timbo stuff is top notch, man. Yeah, definitely. Everybody go
I
check
have a
out his.
purple
thank you.
one.
shoot him a message on Instagram so you can PayPal the guy and save a few bucks from the eBay monster.
Yeah, because I think all the money should go to the artist, man. I said the same thing to Aegis the other night. I was like, he's like, check out my store. I'm like, just let me send you the money. Like, please.
Oh, you got, yeah,
I
purple.
need more of these. I definitely need more of these.
Yeah,
Yeah, I need to definitely pick up a 112 because I know you're doing a lot of 112 stuff too.
Yeah.
And I have a friend that was like, those are awesome. And I know he's specifically Chevy too, who he's specifically only 112. And I was like, dude, I'm gonna send you one. So I gotta grab one from you.
Yeah, the larger ones, go pretty well with.
Yeah.
They're just a little bit bigger. I kind of upscaled them by about 30% because that is that number, between the 118 and 112. So should, scale well with 112. So
Noise.
I just like your style, man. It's a whole like different, you know what I mean? Like I like it in my world because it's showcasing Jam Jam and it's like a really cool like storyline that can be there. And I have 15 vending machines and 85 trash cans. So
you got a lot of these right here.
yeah, they're so cool.
I love those.
Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah. You've got quite a few of my trash cans.
Yeah,
they remind me of a bomb pop.
Okay,
like one of those rocket pops.
Yeah, I like that too.
like the lines. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
With the lines in the front.
They remind me of Gotham City, man. That's what they remind me of.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Hey, if you're
Holy
a world builder.
Yeah. Well, Batman needs a trash can in the Batcave, so there you go.
Dude, and then so your generators or radiators, we saw them last week, I believe. I didn't realize they were that large, man. That's a lot cooler than like what I already thought. It looks great, but I was like, I don't know where to put it. But now that I saw the size, like on camera, not just in the picture, I was like, oh wow, those are bigger than I thought. Yeah.
Green one here.
And your paneling work is inside of all your buildings like that too, man. So it's just like a really nice little detail. It's not too aggressive or anything. It just kind of sits in there really nicely.
Yeah. I need to make some more. I'm all sold out of those right now, but
I'm gonna need a green one, Timbo. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Okay.
I need a green one.
We'll have to make some.
Green
ones.
All
Use
right.
my
We need to
color.
make some.
That knows that.
We'll make some that run on gamma fuel. Paint them up cool.
Yes. Yeah.
So, all right. These are in no order, like I said. Probably not the order you sent them in, but you can just kind of walk us through what we're looking at here and tell me.
I'm kind of telling a story here with some of the things that I make, and so there's a small remnant, group of Imperials on my station, on my planet, and these are some of the mechanics at Jam Jam, and they make the lifts, the cargo haulers that I sell, and so here's I'll show you a picture. Show you here. Here's one of my newer designs that I'm holding here, Rad. If you can see that, just a little bit different than some of my previous ones, with just some of the lines and curvature of some of the sharp edges that I had before. But
now I remember when you showed these to us first, it was a WMC exclusive, bro.
Yeah.
It was.
Well, and in that spirit, and these ones, I've got a green one and I've got an orange one, and Fatback is actually getting one of these too as well. We're doing a big trade.
Looking forward to it, man.
Yeah, but I thought I don't have these up yet for sale, but they are coming here probably in a week or so. I've got a brand new designed cargo hauler. That picture you had, Rad, was the Imperials have ordered the mechanics to make them a cargo hauler, so they're going to be doing that. So here is the reveal.
A WMC exclusive.
So here is the let me take this cargo off of here, but the Imperial cargo hauler. You can see this, and
Awesome.
Trying to spin this around. So here's the thing about this that I'm really excited about. So you've got your cargo here that you can put in the back. It's got, I don't know if you could see, we lost one there, but it's got some rails along the sides of it too to kind of hold the cargo in.
Oh yeah.
If you can kind of see that. And then if you're wondering, well, hey, how do you drive this thing? There's no driver. And, if you're looking at it here, if this angle, you might be able to see there's really no driver seat. Well, these are designed to pop in an R2 unit. And it sits in there, kind of sits back in the little groove that I made. And if you guys can see that or not, but
yeah,
the R2 unit just, he drives it for you. So excited about, that design. The R2s fit really good in there. Some of the other droids fit in there too as well. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Notice that I like that a lot. That's cool.
So yeah, so you could just if you got any kind of R2 style droid, he'll just pop in there and he kind of leans back in the little the groove. I don't know if you can see that very well or not, but kind of hard to see. Maybe my where I'm shooting at.
No, it's perfect, man. We see it. It's great.
You can see it, man.
Yeah. So, anyways, that's a new one that's coming. I'll have a small batch of those out pretty soon. And again, they're driven by R2 units instead of a person. So
I want one.
Awesome, dude.
I want to buy one. So I was talking to you before. My shelf space isn't really wide, but I'm actually building like a pad in front of like the Imperial next to Barbados area, and that would be perfect right there on an angle. Like, yeah, definitely need one. So
they're fun.
Damn it. There goes all my money.
They're
again.
fun. They're pretty heavy duty, made by the made for the Empire, to their standards. So they're pretty heavy duty, but there's also a couple characters on my space station, Pickles and Captain Moonraker. And they stole the plans for these lifts. And so there might be some others that are made that are, different colors. If you don't like the the Imperial black that I have here.
Bootleggers,
yeah. So they may not run as smoothly, but
that's
awesome. Some others will be made.
That's awesome, man. I love it.
That's where I'm in.
There you go. What are we looking at here, Timbo?
New sign there for Jam Jam in the Star Wars language. Actually, Fatback kind of helped push me to be able to do some of this. Was finally able to figure out how to print in is it Arabash?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So that says Jam Jam 9. Just replaced my old the paper sign that you see there with the Jam Jam 9 sign in Arabash, and tried to make that look like
that Sinclair thing. I'm gonna have my lawyers look into it, but they kind of stole the Gamma Fuel style. I'm just saying.
Like that. Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Maybe I need that right there, Josh.
That's what I'm saying. I'm kind of upset that you have Sinclair instead of Zilla Fuel, because they stole it from me. Is what happened. Toy Story. They came in here. They saw it. No, okay. So I stole it from them, right? And then I put a T-Rex because Power Rangers is my favorite dino. And then all right.
I need to get
there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, they're up. You can whatever anybody ever wants anything, let me know. I'll send them pictures. I'll even email them, whatever you guys want. So I have all the signs that you see.
Nice.
Free, no Patreon. Just message me and
I've got a couple of
tag me.
I'm gonna send to Matt as well. He's got some things he's working on, and I think
maybe we could talk about it off of here. We could build something with those droids and Pickle and stuff. Pickles.
Yeah.
So maybe we could do a storyline. I could paint one of them or something.
Be awesome.
Anyway, I keep taking over.
Let's get it.
Josh did say no Patreon, but I'm just saying if you want to give somebody money for Patreon, you could give it to me or you could give it to the channel. Just throwing it out there.
I just send you gifts instead. I mean,
he does.
I have so much cool stuff going to you.
I'm excited. It's full of bees. I know it's bees. You had a nice bees nest in your garage. You waited until it snowed. They were asleep. You packed them up. You were like, I'm going to send these to famine. Good luck, suckers.
Don't even get me started on the weather today, fam.
Dude, we're supposed to get 8 inches.
Oh yeah, we just got buried in fucking.
And then we're supposed to get some snow.
Anyway, so today they kept saying 4 to 6 inches, and the first thing that popped in my head was like the two lines, 118 and 112. I was like, so it's gonna snow 112 scale or 118 scale outside. only we would think that, so it's crazy.
That's hilarious. Is it gonna be G.I. Joe deep or like Star Wars TVC deep? I'm not sure yet. Hopefully it's not Hot Toy deep, or we're all fine.
We had some bigger Storm collectible size stuff going on today, so it was yeah, it's nuts. But anywho, I'm sorry.
All right, well, let's get into the expansion for Jam Jam here. Let's run through that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's so I've got a fireplace mantle there, and bought a piece of wood to cover that up, to kind of screw into it just to make it a little wider. And
What is the blue stuff in the back going on? That's awesome. That's a light bouncing off of the rock.
Yeah. Yep. I've got LED lights behind it, kind of laying down back there just to, give some light, and wanted them to be able to kind of shine through the buildings. The buildings are supposed to be, some of them are, there's a home there, but they're also kind of an entrance to more, living quarters, inside the mountain.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. At first I thought they were like really fucked up curtains or something like that.
Are those buildings prints or?
No,
they're wood buildings that I've put together.
Awesome, bro.
he's a machine.
So
Brad, you should get some glasses, brother.
yeah, you thought those were curtains?
You thought those were curtains, man. I'd go to the optometrist and see what's up.
Maybe. I don't know. It is what it is, man. It is what it is.
Yeah, it's not curtains, that's for sure.
I just love it when someone's making fun of you since you put a dig on me today, man. All right, so
I'm not even gonna say because you can't unsee it now. I've done my work, man.
I hate you. Never pose that pose again. I love that, man.
Yeah, a couple new building designs there that decided to keep.
I love the greenery too.
Oh, and there's one of those binocular
The
droids.
print stands are awesome, dude.
Yeah, thanks.
So you're doing foam rock above and below?
Yeah, yep.
That's so much work, man.
Yeah,
I'm doing it right
was.
now. It's so much work.
Yeah, it actually took a long time because I had made something and then it just didn't really look like what I had imagined in my head. So I was kind of frustrated and just decided to do something else for a while, and then came back to it and, redid it, recut the pieces of foam, tried to just, make them look a little bit more rock-like. So
is this
so
okay
good
for your lore? Are they on like an asteroid, or they live in like some cave somewhere?
no, this is a planet. This is the mountains on a planet. I'm trying to decide this may be a mountain that's mountain top that's next to where Jam Jam is at.
Mount Jam Jam.
So yeah.
Jam Jam.
Mount Jammy.
Noise.
No, Mount. He got me.
Even pirates.
Jammy meow.
Even pirates could see they weren't curtains, and he's legally blind. That must make me more blind.
It's not funny when you say it. Famine say it. No?
Sorry.
Eddie?
Eddie?
We're past it now.
It was gone.
You're blind.
Yeah, dude. And you can change it from blue to green to red. So like if Imperial walk up there, you could do it.
Yeah. There's like
That's
18 different color combinations or something like that with the LED lights.
That's so good, dude. I'm stealing that idea.
Yeah.
Oh, we got the old Jenga block stairs there. Did you 3D printed those doors, or those?
Yeah. Yep. I 3D printed those. Those stairs, I actually found like the miniature, like Jenga. I don't know if you've ever seen those. They're really small.
Yeah.
They make perfect stairs.
Is that how you did the box two to the right?
Which one's that?
Oh, there's like a box, or is that
The
just a
wooden crate
print?
by the stairs.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's an Empire Toys piece.
Okay.
Yeah,
I have a couple. Yeah.
yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, those mini Jenga blocks, Brad, if you could enlargify me. They do make
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
really good stairs, and you can make a spiral staircase if you want. If you just have them slightly curving, and they do great for that.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
love
Yeah.
it.
I
They're
don't know
really
who
good
started
size.
it. Yeah, I don't know who started. I first heard about it actually from Fatback was talking about using them the one day. That's where I first heard about it, anyways.
There's tons of different block games too on Amazon that are super duper cheap with like that for stacking stuff. They have a Jenga one that's a multicolor, and those colors actually work with my color scheme for Amrek. So it's like
Awesome.
it's meant to be. But there are some out there that have circles in them and stuff. I got one right now. It's they have like circles in it, so this is like the Imperial staircase. I know my glue job's awful, but it's whatever. But yeah, so the Jenga blocks and then the circles.
Yeah, I
So
like
it's
that.
kind of just a
Although you can also get some of those wooden games at your Dollar Tree, which
Mhm.
I'm going to be showing that in my new video coming out. They got some cool stuff there for textures.
Yeah.
Check out.
Yeah, they got weird little building kits for like
Yeah.
toddlers, shit like that, where they have like arches and like little triangles and like
Yeah, it's
all
really
sorts of-
neat.
yeah.
Definitely go check
There-
that out.
There's the foam ones too that I've used throughout, but in those small Jenga ones you can use for spacers and stuff, or if you want to lift something a little bit that
Yeah.
might not be 1/18 scale, but if you lift it, now it's 1/18 scale. Like I did that with a bunch of chairs and stuff. Like
Oh, awesome. Yeah, I saw that bench you did, man. That was really cool.
Yeah.
that was fun. That's in what's her name? Ren. Sabine. It's in her like outpost area. So brought to you by Timbo Toys because it's pretty much all his stuff. So
Awesome.
I
Fat
just
Red
want to
Food.
decorate. That's all I want to do. I don't want to do the builds.
And then yeah, so then we've got this shot here with the Jawas up to no good, probably. That droid looks like he just drove into the wall, was just like, fuck it. Wham.
Stay away from the ledge.
You should have like someone pinned in
Wait,
behind him, like,
are they chasing him?
No, they're just kind of congregating and talking.
Okay.
So
Oh, I see the steps right there that Famine was just talking about.
yeah,
Gonna have
I
to put a
kinda-
sign out there that says no, no loitering.
they were in the last shot too, Wenzilla.
I know, but now I can see them more, like more clear.
In the shot before that.
But can you tell that they're not curtains?
No.
Yeah, this guy's talking shit to me. We're here.
Hey, Fat Red Foo, go to Five Below, dude. If you got one, they have all kinds of different Jenga block games, okay?
Mhm.
Five Below.
Five below. So now we got the bar, eh?
Yeah, I've made a
Hey.
modular cantina.
That's cool, man.
So I got
Dude, and I would totally have bought that off of you if I didn't just make that stuff the day before. Because you're like, hey man, I'm making this. I'm like, dude, that looks so much better than the shit I just made. Like, it looks so good.
Well, I have a big, I think it's maybe like 18 by 30 inches. It's just a flat board that I painted up, kind of a light sand color. And then I made 3 10 by 10 walls, that different things on them, so I can kind of place them in different spots for the cantina. And then I printed up and designed, the bar tables and, the cantina bar. And I was trying to actually paint those in that picture, like a Kinder Brown, I'm calling it the 5 Points Cantina. And so, I'll display a lot of my, 5 POA figures there. So
That's cool, man.
And then Pirates has a question here. And I think some of those wine bottles were from that Navarro playset, right? Where did you get the rest of them?
yeah, I think they all were. If that's
You should make that picture bigger so we can see.
Adrian.
One thing at a time. One thing at a time. Where we go? Where the hell do they go now? Oh, right there.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yep,
the bottle.
those are the Navarro Cantina ones.
Yeah, and then the little silver dish with blue things in it, that's a little food dish I made.
Dude.
Painted it up silver, and then the little blue like puck things, painted them up blue. It's some kind of sci-fi food you eat at the bar.
Reminds me of those little blue things that Grogu was eating from the Mandalorian that he stole from that kid. Yeah, it's really cool. So we got another
throwing up down his shirt when he was in the spaceship. Just
oh yeah, barfed all over himself
like a macaroon type thing.
Yeah. So we got another story picture thing, I think here.
Yeah, it's deep in the in my Imperial base. There's an Imperial base kind of in the mountain. It's kind of a secret. Nobody really knows about it except for one guy that shouldn't know about it, but does know about everything going on. He's familiar with it, but the Imperials, that's their base. They've been mining a certain type of material on Jam Jam, using it for their dark troopers and the armor of their dark troopers. And so one of the reasons that they were originally sent to this planet. But I've been working on designing my own like Imperial style walls. So that's what you see in the background there is some Imperial walls that I've designed and printed up.
You gonna start selling those, man? Huh?
I don't know.
Who needs some? This guy. Whatever you need, man, I will pay it.
All right.
They're so good. No, they're perfect. I love the buildings, man. They're just great.
Dig them, brother.
And we got another story scene here.
Yeah, that's there in the 5 Points Cantina, and Max Rebo and his buddy playing a little space jizz.
We love jizz.
Space Jam, man. Space Jam.
Yeah.
No, that's jizz. They're playing jizz.
Space.
This is getting really uncomfortable.
I'm not touching that.
It's called jizz.
It is what they call it in Star Wars.
Jizz.
Yeah, that's a part of that ledge of build a little landing pad that I'm probably going to use a lot of the cloud cars because it kind of fits, my station's just fits it well, kind of like Cloud City. It really wasn't in space, but they use cloud cars to kind of fly around it. So since we're up in the mountains, the cloud cars are a great way for people to transport around, fly around from the different areas. So
your aesthetic here, especially on that picture, reminds me in a good way of Hanna-Barbera.
Okay.
Like if the Flintstone animators drew the Jetsons, this is the style that I could totally see it being. And just that's what it strikes me as.
Yeah,
wow.
Thank you.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's
great.
really
great work, man.
Yeah, dig it, brother.
Yeah, thank you.
Jimbo, I got one of those for you. We'll talk later.
Okay.
Hey, too, man. Hit me up on Instagram if you want. I'll send you some blocks.
Awesome.
Very cool. Awesome. That was awesome, dude. Like, yeah, definitely the expansion's looking great, even if it's not.
Yeah.
Fucked up curtains above it. I still like it. It's all good. But no, yeah. And then you guys go over to Instagram, hit Timbo up, and if you want to do it the painful way, head over to eBay and give them a little money and give Timbo a little bit of money, and you know what I'm saying. Wenzilla just looks completely dumbfounded. He's just like, "What's even going on, bro?"
No, I just really I'm just thinking about all the expansions that everybody's doing, and it's pretty inspiring. I think everyone's rebuilding or expanding, and it's crazy to see where everyone is. Just Jam Jam was just a little spot over your shoulder at one point.
Yeah.
When you first were starting out with everything, so to where it's became it's great to come back to everybody. That's because we do this every day, all of us. We put a couple hours in every single day. It's our thing. And nobody really sees all that, but to see it just a couple months, and that's not a lot of time when you're talking about planning and lighting and all the stuff that we do. Just incredible. So I wasn't dumbfounded, motherfucker. So see how I say something beautiful and I end it like a white trash person? That's what I do, baby.
That's our Wenzilla.
Quality. This is
You know,
quality right here.
yeah, it's definitely from my standpoint, it's nice to get it back around to you guys a few months later or whatever, and to see what you've been up to and do updates. So speaking of setting things up from scratch and moving crap around, Fatback, it's your time, man. What do you want to show off tonight?
Yes, sir.
Man, I've got all kinds of stuff. I've been building things for my fellow world builders lately, and I got a few things I've been working on for Eddie. We've been doing a trade, and with Brian from Outer Multiverse, and I'm going to be doing some stuff for Kimbo here. And I've done this figure right here as an appreciation piece for Red Kanata. He just got a building from me. So light year I done for him.
Awesome.
His favorite color was purple. If any of you have ever gotten anything from me, you know that I'll either send you something that surprise, or I'll like ask you what your favorite color is and make you something. So I've done that. Also, as you can see, I'm in a different location now. I'm next door in the house I grew up in, and I got Fatback moved over here finally behind me. It's a mess though. I've been slowly trying to get it pieced back together so I can start building it again. But in the meantime, like I said, I've been working on these diodes. I'll show you guys here. Hold on here a minute.
Yeah, man.
This red one here, can you guys see that?
Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
That's a gift I'm sending to Mr. Lord of Thane for his birthday. I put it up on Instagram and he wanted it, and I just said, dude, I'm just going to send it to you. All these I'm making too, where you can have them together or apart. Like for instance, hold on just a minute. Like this little blue building, Outer Multiverse is getting with this wall. Because they're all modular. So Audi's getting that. And this is all wood and resin.
Nice.
Some printed pieces. Most of the resin cast are from myself. There might be a few from Mr. Shaler and Diorama Accessories. But done that. And everyone really seemed to like this build. I got it finished a few days ago. This is a sorry about this. Thank you guys for bearing with me. This is that VHS tape build.
Oh, that's cool.
That is awesome, dude.
That's the Imperial thing.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
or you can have it like,
beautiful.
a maintenance bay for your 40K stuff or your Joy toy, But yeah, that was the whole idea of it. And I think Mr. Eddie's getting this. And I'm going to build probably 5 more of these in the next few days or something like that. And I finished this building today. It'll be up for grabs.
Oh, nice.
That's awesome.
That's killer, man.
Yeah.
And that's wood and resin as well. All cast pieces.
Yeah,
And
man, I gotta
also,
grab up something soon from you, man.
Eddie's getting these back wall facades, but he's wanting doors on them. So this week I'm going to scratch build some doors for him. And outside of that, man, I've been
What's that red one? Can you go on that again?
yeah. Here, let me turn this thing.
That's the one for Thane, I think you said.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
And these are all just like wooden shelves I've chopped up, or pieces of plywood I've chopped up or took off of furniture.
Now you guys both do the holes really well. And what are you guys using a bit for that, or?
A hole saw, man.
Yeah, got a hole saw.
Also, I want to show you guys
So
this.
I don't know what the fuck that is. What's a hole saw?
When you make a door, you need a circle in something. You buy a hole saw.
It's a circular blade, man, and it'll cut
that's what I
different size
said. Like a
diameter
bit,
holes
right?
for you and stuff.
It's
Yeah,
a bit for your drill.
and then you can get you a bandsaw or something like that, and then cut cut the rest of the doorway out. But anyway, I want to show everyone what originally got me into all this, and that is my father. And back in 2003, I hit him up to build me a dungeon for Jabba the Hutt. This is before Revenge of the Sith came out or any of that. And he built all this for me out of plywood. Unfortunately, when it was in storage, some mice got to it.
Hey, it looks weathered.
You mean some mice had their own dungeon and now they don't have a dungeon?
Yeah, they.
Dude, what if they were doing like they're having like a cane
they tore
and
out
stuff?
some of the foam and stuff. I got to replace, but this is all working, man.
That's amazing.
There's a trap door right there. I got to get it fixed, which you got to take it apart. But your guy can walk up.
Wow.
Here, let me show you. You're due to walk up like in the movie. This slides up.
Nice.
This opens up. There's a lever on the side. They drop through, just like in a movie. Come down that sheet right there. Bam.
That's awesome.
He also made the little nook area for me. Yeah, dude. He was a really good artist. Then he made this nook. Like from Return when Luke gets underneath to fight the Rancor and he puts the bone in his mouth. Mm-hmm. Well, that's that little nook, man. He gets underneath.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And then there's the gate, which it used to open, but because of the weather, it's fallen in there. I got to fix that, but that would open up. And this, damn it, the light won't reach it, but this was the holding cell over here for the Rancor. So that gate would open up and come out just like the movie, man. We could reenact it. And like I said, this is back in 2003. There really wasn't much literature out, man. So we had to watch Return of the Jedi and pause it. And there was a model kit out, I think, from Monogram. They'd done the Cantina as well. And that's what we pretty much based it off of.
Wow.
Dude, how fun was that experience, though? Like, just to do that part.
It was awesome, man. And he was even building the Cantina, too, before he got ill, which I have it over here as well. And now, since I got all this moved over here, I'm going to be going back and forth, working on Fatback, working on the dungeon, working on the Cantina, and building dios for the community. Which is over here. Hold on, it's a mess. It's a basement down here, but here's the Cantina.
Oh no, you have so much more space now. I'm so scared.
Before he got really ill, man, he was getting all this worked out for me. There's even a bar he was building. I'm gonna finish it, but I'm kind of debating.
Dude, put your hand in there again.
Oh, it's huge, dude.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's probably 4 foot long. He built to scale, man. He was a museum model builder, but he also carved, done leather work, all that. And
how long would something like that take him back in the day?
I think he built this, man, probably 5 months, and he would just work on it a little bit every day. But, he had to figure out and engineer it just so the trap door would work and be accurate because, even to this day, I've seen a bunch of awesome dungeons other fellow, artists have made, but none of them work, man. And I'm not, pulling my dad's chain or nothing.
That's something a machine will never be able to duplicate.
Yeah.
And, like, for instance, it's not finished. I know somebody got something.
Pull his chain, man. Pull your dad's chain
He
for sure.
this, dude, out of wood. It's probably like a week. And he didn't even finish it, man.
Oh, yeah. What is it?
It's a skull.
Oh, jeez.
And that's wood, man. So he made like all types of props and stuff, like he was up there with like, stuff. But yeah, I've been working on that. I've met a really nice guy here in town. He's an awesome artist. And we've been hanging out a lot. And we're going to start building a lot of stuff and making greebles together and doing things. And that's been exciting to have someone to hang out with because I live out in the middle of nowhere. And, you're looked at as a weirdo, if you into this thing out here. But so that's been really cool. But yeah, man, I'm just moving everything over here, getting it in order. Excuse me. And so I can finally get back to building.
Nice.
Oh, man, you're such a great artist.
That was wild, man. That is like, I'm in love with that Rancor pit and like the whole like.
Dude, thank you. I was telling the guys last night on the Trader Route, I was like, man, I'm trying to get this cleaned up in honor of my dad, but I don't have a Rancor. I don't have any, any jobs or nothing like that. I do have like a bunch of aliens and stuff, but so I'm on the lookout for a Rancor, man. So anyone out there watching wants to sell one, wants to trade, I'll build you something or trade you something you might be looking for. So hit me up.
I have one.
I want to get this going, because of him. Because if it wasn't for him, man,
damn it.
So what's this story there, Fatback? We've got a comment here. Anthony Daniels stopped by the show he worked at back in 2004 and took a picture with your dad. Is that?
Oh yeah, man, he actually did. I forgot about that. Yeah, we were doing a toy show in Knoxville. I think it was called Knoxville Comic-Con or something like that. And it was probably like 2004-ish, something like that, when I was doing like a bunch of vintage toys and stuff like that. And we had it as a display piece at the show. We would take it around to different cons when we set up to bring people in, And they would all take pictures with it. But that show we were actually at, he was there, doing signings and stuff. And he was actually walking around, and he came and checked it out and liked it. And the guy that played Chucky, y'all know who I'm talking about? He was in Lord of the Rings too, and he was like the Terminator and Graveyard Shift from Stephen King. He was there too, and he, was digging on it. But yeah, man, it's just been in storage now for like 20 damn years, and finally got it out. Like the Cantina was too, until like a year ago, whenever I was on Toy Domination, and I'm just now finally have a space where I can get to working on it, man. And I'm super excited about that. So
yeah, it looks like you have more space too, so that might be easier for you to.
I'm kind of like Brad now. I have like a whole basement, man. I can just do whatever I want in. My brother and sister, they never really got married or anything, so they're just like bachelors. So they're roommates, so they don't live by themselves, and they inherited the house because I built a house next door to it. We got like 12 acres or something like that here. And so they're like, yeah, man, do your thing. So I just got lucky, and my siblings are really cool and supportive. And
dude, and you got all those wood beams you can now drill into and do cool shit.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to start covering it all up and painting, but I know this right
you
side.
can hang stuff.
You're going to build a big giant wall facade there, petition and stuff that comes down. It's going to be crazy, man. So I'm excited about that. But outside of that, I've been working on finally the very first episode of World Building for Beginners. So stay tuned for that. And like earlier, it's going to be really simple stuff like wooden games, VHS tapes, Jenga blocks, little eyeball pieces. I think I was watching Pirates from episode Wednesday this week, and some of them never keep them too. But this stuff anyone out there can find and build something. And that's really what I'm going to try to start doing is just taking it from where I began, and that's really the only way I know how to do it. And start building all this stuff together, man. And I'm thinking too, whatever I build in my videos, I'm going to give away. So you guys like my work, it'll give you a chance to get something for free, man. So
awesome.
Yeah, definitely awesome stuff, man. And, well, yeah, for sure have you back once you get some more building done and get it filled out a little bit more. I have a feeling it's going to be a very long tour next time. So
yeah, I got a lot to do, man.
We'll set a couple hours aside for that show for sure.
Hey,
But
Fatback, I had a question for Fatback. Is your station? Are you building it like up against the wall?
No, man, you can walk around it.
Okay.
Like this is actually going to be Fatback, and then I'm going to build a giant bridge that's going to go from it like it's an island to another. I have another play table, which is the Cantina's on it. That's what I'm going to build Meat City on.
So Meat City returns, baby.
Yeah, there you go.
So that's how it's going to be. I'm going to build roads, man, and all kinds of shit in here.
Yo, I was at work once, and I was trying to explain all this stuff, and like all the worlds and Jam, Metal Ham, everything, gimmick, and I was like, and then there's this like within that, I was like, there's this one called Meat City, and people were like, what? And I was like, it's so cool. So yeah, man, I definitely talked about it in real life, IRL. So
IRL.
Appreciate it, man.
There's a HasLab
Very
debate going on in the chat right now. Everybody, Bjorn thinks that the next HasLab is going to be the Bad Batch shuttle, which I highly doubt, considering they've.
I heard it's supposed to be the Cantina.
doubt.
That's what I was just gonna say. It's gonna be a playset because people have been bitching at Hasbro for like.
Which I won't complain, man, because damn, what figures, will they finally make? Hopefully the Tanaka sisters and, figures that were made 30 years ago. But
cool.
that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I
Hey,
won't complain at all because I'm not
since-
going to.
Since we're talking about big companies, did you guys notice that Joy Toy's newest builder kind of has resemblance to somebody that we may know in the toy avatar community? So I'm just saying, he has the same exact arm, body, pants, and then when he has his gear on, it's the same gear, just painted up. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah.
Crazy.
Rip off, man.
I think Joy Toy is a fan, and I appreciate it.
There's nothing wrong with that.
They could have thrown
Yeah,
my name in there. They
You
could
feel
have
good
like
about that.
Commander Z. They didn't have to like say it's Jax. Just reboot it. It's Jax mixed with the one guy that has that gear. It's just those two figures mixed. So it's really cool builder for like 19-20 bucks.
Fabric Fu has a question here. As an owner of like a gigantic, way too much Playmobil myself, most of it actually scales pretty well. I would call it maybe slightly undersized, but the little tools and stuff are great. Like, but when you get into the cars and the vehicles, they're pretty damn close. Actually, they're close.
I want to get some of that stuff. I still haven't picked up any of it.
Oh, yeah, Laura Thane, quite good. He agrees.
Was it your way of letting us know, Josh, that you actually are working for Joy Toy now? Is that what's going on here?
No,
Oh,
I do
yes.
wish. I do wish. I do love their toys. So, can I plug something else since I'm talking? Anyway, Jason Jensen, I finally put that door together, Famine. And I added just one little thing over here, but because he said customize them how you want. So this is going to be next to the Space Cream area.
Cool,
yeah, that looks really nice, Josh.
Yeah, I like the colors.
It's going to kind of match up. So yeah, Space
awesome.
Cream is going to be in the area, and then also in the area is a building from Jam Jam. So it's all kind of color ish. It kind of all mixes really well. So yeah. So I watched the video again because obviously I took this apart after we put it together in that video that is up on Rad Toys.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Where we put this together, and the whole time I was being berated by Famine Studios. So it's really fun. Go see it. He called me stupid many times. But yeah, so I did watch the video again, and I love watching Jason's videos. Even if it's not like something that I'm into, like the train, I'll watch the train ones that I don't do, but there's good tips in there to bring over. You know what I mean? So I like watching them. Like even if I have them on in the background because I'm just listening while I'm building or doing something, it's nice to have on. So he's really, really good at editing videos. He's like, I said to Famine the other day, he's like the Michael Jordan of what we do. I was like, isn't it crazy that we know like the Michael Jordan of all this? Like, have you guys seen some of the train stuff? He's like, it's insane.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
I love his videos
I'm like,
too.
this should have like hundreds of thousands of views. Like, this is crazy to me. So I really enjoy his stuff. So
Gotta love that.
yeah, man.
Gotta love that algorithm. They don't like the things that are really cool.
Yeah. And they're kid friendly, so I can put them on while we're having breakfast. You know what I mean? Like, so unlike this show. Sorry, guys.
We're not, don't show this one to your kids, folks. They might not be the same after. But yeah, we're rolling.
And villainy.
Yeah, we're rolling on the hour here. So gonna thank our guests for coming out tonight. Thanks, Wenzilla, for gracing us with your presence this evening.
Thank you.
Coming out. I want to thank my co-host and my co-host. Another great show, boys. We'll be back Monday. Well, the top row will be back Monday for Toy Squad at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then the following Friday, we got some new guests, some fresh blood coming on to WMC. I will definitely check those out. Watch for that announcement. You can go support us on Patreon on our various pages and whatnot. Go over to TeePublic and pick up some merch for the 40th episode.
Shirts are on sale, $16 this week. I just got the advertisement on my phone. Go check them out.
Oh, $16 shirts. And then you're going to need that WMC shirt because we got a 40th episode contest coming up, an announcement next week with the ongoing Goblin Drug Dealer contest that we've got. And it goes till my birthday on the May 2-4 long weekend. So you guys have a lot of homework to do. So I think we're gonna shut her down for the night. So yeah, thanks for coming out, and everybody take it easy. You got anything you want to say, Wentzilla, before we leave?
Get your titty sucked. Too